Long ago is it since a picture like this would have been either abhorred or ridiculed. But today, the education of small children in methods of self-preservation is recognized as a humane proceeding.
U.S. citizen returning to the United States in the previous 14 days will be subject to up to 14 days of mandatory quarantine.
It's the Quarantine Call-In Show with Laura Grant, Timothy Lovett, and Kim DeShields, and our very special guest tonight, K-Rena Fort. We got to hear it, K-Rena.
Good morning, it's sugar.
Love it so much. So we also have to say hello to Kristen. Kristen's already on the page. Kristen is our new promotions expert. She's been out there sharing the page. She just loves the show. So hi, Kristen. Hi, everybody.
Kristen.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Welcoming everybody again. Hazardous, but don't do this at home. But we are here and we are safe, and Kim will be.
Yeah, I don't know. She driving and all of this is extra. But then again, this is a woman's thing. Women we can do that. We can do that. Put makeup on, make a sandwich, all of that.
Thank you.
Can bring home the bacon.
And what? Yeah.
Have a baby. Boom.
Right.
Boom. Kim just don't want to be left out. That's all that is. Kim don't want to be left out.
The way I see it, there's only one person that has a prostate in this group. So maybe that one would be left out. I don't know, but we got you. You're here. I know. Without Tim, there would be no show.
Yo, that's the last time I share my pertinent medical history with you.
Gotta tell you, basic anatomy, my friend. Basic. If you don't have a prostate, we can talk again about the pronouns later if you'd like to.
Oh, man.
God, we're breaking all kind of HIPAA rules and shit.
So bad. I know it. Well, anyway, K-Rena, thank you so much for joining us. How are you tonight?
Absolutely fabulous. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Oh, this is a pleasure. I have to say to you that I look forward to your posts every day. She's got the original laughter therapist thing going on. And I seriously, like I've said it before, I have all these fake imaginary friends on the internet, you know, like Tabitha Brown telling me she loves me every day and how I need to be a vegan. And then I have K-Rena who says, good morning, and spends a pretty long time giving the message for the day, but it's always solid. When did you start doing that, K-Rena?
Now about 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah. I'm up to almost 800 videos.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I know, that's what I said. I was like, oh, shit, you stick it that long and you ain't getting paid for this, girl? Come on.
Well, you are getting paid karmically, I'm sure, because the spirituality, it just fills me every morning. I really appreciate you. Yeah. Let's talk about what you're up to, because I know you've got a lot of things brewing. You've got a show coming. You've got a sketch that you're working on with somebody. Can we talk? Can we talk about all the things?
Sure. We can talk about everything. I got a little sketch on. I wanted to do this sketch. Like I came up with something like 3 years ago because I've done a lot of shows with, especially with my brother in Litchfield County in Connecticut. And most of his crowd, not most of his crowd, all his crowd is white. Like 200 people. Yeah, so if they come to me, oh my God, you're like the Black Ellen. I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I took it as a compliment. So I want to do a little spoof on Ellen. You know, she's going through a little something, and nobody ever does a spoof. So I figured, why not the little Black Ellen? You know what I'm saying?
I told K-Rena, I said, I can't wait to see the dance moves. I can't wait to see the dancing.
It was tight, girls.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
You've been doing this a while, but considerably not, I mean, like, not as many years as I thought, right? We were talking about this before. Tell us how this started for you, comedy, and, you know, what started that?
Probably in kindergarten. I mean.
Okay, I take it all back. I lied. Kindergarten.
Like a lot of my friends just knew that after high school, I was going to be a comedian. I was like, yeah, you know, I never thought I could be a comedian because I thought you had to be like so special because the people that I admire are special. But I guess they once was me, you know what I mean? So I got into it by, you know, just people kept saying it. I was like, all right, let me take a little class. So there was this club called Joker's Wild. Kim, I know you killed that club. So Joker's Wild, They had a
That's in
class. It was like a
New
week-long
Britain,
class.
Connecticut? That's
No, no,
in
no. This is in New Haven,
New Haven,
Yeah,
Connecticut.
it was
Yep,
such
New
a
Haven.
dope club. It was
right?
good.
And so I took a
Yeah.
class. There was like a week-long class, and I was like, all right, let me see what this is all about. And so I actually learned like the techniques and stuff, but it didn't teach me how to be funny. I was already funny, you know what I'm saying? So I had to put into context like my thoughts, how I am naturally, into, you know, writing it down. It was just like, but it wasn't, I couldn't feel it, you know, because I was reading it, you know, I was like, this is terrible, you know what I'm saying? So, but upon graduation, you got like a show, you know what I'm saying? So I had a show, and it was a bunch of other comedians on there that had been doing it for over like a, you know, I think the one that was probably had the least amount of years had like maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years in the game. And so I went up there and I was nervous. I was like, yo, but I'm a rapper. So I performed in front of, you know, thousands of people. So that's not a problem, right? But when you up there like just talking, it's different if you rap and, you know, they know your song, you like, you know what I'm saying? But when you a comedian, it's just you and them, and they listening hard, you know what I mean? So when I got up there, you know, introduced myself or what have you, and then these 4 brothers walked in, right? College students, and they looked like Onyx. So I was like, yeah, you know, I'm so glad to be here, especially now that we got Onyx. And the guys just like, they rolled with me. And then that was it. I could, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, let's go. And I did my shit, and they was like, man, how long you been doing comedy? I was like, how long? Today. Today. So the guys was like, well, I've been doing it for like a year and a half, 2 years, and you like right where I'm at. I'm like, okay, maybe you got something, girl. Hey, maybe you got something. And
Wow.
I've been kicking it since then. So I started January 4th, 2011.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
That's amazing.
you're a rapper? Jesus Christ, I didn't
But yeah,
know that.
I was a rapper, yo. I used to, cause when I was a kid, I always thought Connecticut was corny. So I used to go to New York a lot. And I actually even went to college in New York for 1 year.
Wow.
And so when I was out there, me and my boy, I don't know if y'all know him, DJ, if you ever look up DJ Juan Kuhn, I know he got a crazy last name, but we were actually signed to a management company, right? And it was us against another rap group, right? Because this company was new and they were trying to sign like the best, something that was going to pop off. So it was us against another group that had a girl in it, but they was 2 dudes. And I was like, they ain't better than us. You know what I'm saying? And so they ultimately chose them. You know who that group was?
No.
Fuji.
No.
No way.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Can you imagine?
No.
That's what's up.
And they
That's what's up.
They only chose the
That's
Fuji
what's up.
because Wyclef could rhyme in like 9 different languages.
Oh my God.
You know we barely could speak one.
Oh, shit. But Lauren Hill could
You mean to
sing,
tell
though,
me
right?
you could have been the next? You could have been the.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes, I could have been.
So who did you go by? What was your what was your name?
I was
Wait,
Wow.
so what you gonna drop some bars now, right?
Okay, all right. You know what
No
I'm saying?
pressure.
Hey, these is old school bars, man. You know, I think
Let's
the
hear
reason why
it.
they like me is because I was an aggressive female. Duh, right?
It don't even matter.
Yeah. So when I used to be in ciphers and stuff like that, they used to always call me, oh, I know she could win. You know what I'm saying? Come through. And so I was just like, yo, let me get this mic. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, I would rhyme fast. I could rhyme fast, but I also could rhyme hard. So they was like, we gotta get her. You know? Wyclef
my
messed it all up.
gosh.
If I see him, I'm gonna tell him. Messed up my career, man.
That could have been you. You know, you should have bumped Lauren right out the group. You know,
Oh my
Don't even-
right
God.
out the group.
The hell with her singing.
Right? You know what I'm saying? You could have been.
So what she could sing.
You could have just talked the whole "Killing Me Softly" song. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
right. I
saying?
could harmonize.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to look you up, but I see another group called Mystique. So how do you spell yours?
Mystique.
Okay. I'm looking you up right now because are we allowed to play any of it?
Well, actually, you probably won't see any of it because it was.
Oh,
me
it's
and
not
another
you.
group. Yeah, it was me and another group, me and another guy. So we were in a group.
Oh, got you,
Oh,
got you.
And
okay,
another
okay.
group after that group, because after that group didn't work out, then we felt some type of way. I guess it just didn't. It kind of fizzled because they didn't push us. Our management company didn't push us anymore because there was another time record company wanted me, but they didn't want my boy. And I
Right.
was like, shit, you should have told us. MC Light even had a DJ.
Oh, it's such the same story, you know. What a shame,
Yeah.
but that you didn't even tell me that. I didn't know that you were rapping too.
Yeah, well, you
I-
can find another group. Yeah, the other group I was in was called the Native Bastards.
Native.
Native bastards.
The Native Bastards.
Yeah, I know so many
You
of
can
them.
look that up. Yeah,
Now.
That
Oh,
was
I
just
see
more
it. I see
political
it
then,
right
you know?
here. Can I send this to Tim? Can
I
we play it?
swear we should just
Go
play
ahead.
it.
Yeah,
Can
let's
Can
play
we?
it. I gotta
I-
hear
I
this. Yeah.
am-
Can I share something or I have to
Yeah,
send
hold
it
on,
to you?
hold on. I'm about to
I'm
let
an
you
open book,
share.
man. I ain't ashamed of nothing. I'm
Hold
dope.
on.
I'm excited. This is awesome. Oh
That's
my
what's
God.
up, Karina.
That's what I love about this show is that we could do all kinds of stuff on here. It never stops surprising us. All right. So how do I
All
got to
right, see if
find
you
a
can share
space
it.
to do it.
I probably should have told you this before. My
It's at the
bad.
top.
No, I'm at the top.
I mean, well, it's at the bottom. It says share screens.
Oh.
Click that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me get it started first because I'm gonna be better than Tim here.
You know
This
what?
was getting so
Oh.
exciting. I had to pull over and shit.
Kim, really?
I was a joke.
All right, here we go.
I had to
Ready?
pull the fuck over. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Here's
She
the
used to be a
bar.
rapper.
Hit the bars at the button. You gotta hit that.
That it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got that
right.
album too. I got a couple of them actually. It was dope. Yo, you should have seen us. Like we
I had to turn it down a little bit.
Oh,
It ain't playing.
yeah, it ain't
Oh.
playing.
Oh, sorry.
You
What
gotta
song
make.
did you pick? You know, it's 4 songs. Oh, Tonight's the Night. Okay.
Look, she over there chilling too. Look at her. Look
Oh,
at
you
her.
jamming, but we can't hear it?
Right. You know what? That song is hot. I mean, it gotta be hot.
Word. Is she bumping to it? Hey, it'd be nice, Laura, if everybody can hear.
Right.
Can't hear it?
No, you gotta make sure when you on your share screen, right? You click on the bottom like video and audio.
Oh shoot. I was just like dancing to myself here. Hold on a minute.
I've been there. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let's see. I can't be better than Tim. See that?
See at
Do
the
I-
bottom. See at the bottom when you go to share, it says share computer sound and optimize. You see it? No, you got to go to your share screen.
I'm looking for my share screen. Let's see.
Will this
Okay.
be available later on? Because I tried to like kind of share it while we were live so people could, check it out.
Oh, here it is. I got it. I got you. Let me start it over though. Okay. I'm just dancing to myself.
You was too.
Let me see.
There you go.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come on, cause the party ain't a party without more.
Watch count, watch
That's me.
get naughty at this party. With the bass moves my body across the floor as I shake.
This is good.
They crazy. Fellas in the house, they wanna pay me, but I save me from the things that men do when they're through using you. Cause I grew and I knew as I hold it down like a boot. I'm coming through with my crew, the native bastards group. Blessing these tracks with lyrical snacks. With your mind as I shine like fine wine. You dine like swine. Every word I spit from my lips. I totally eclipse all shots. I hear what others throw bricks. I'm winning shit consecutively like Tennessee. While I'm down with CT. Cause this is where you find me. Keeping it tight. Never losing sight. Cause tonight's the night.
Everybody from Connecticut too.
You better go ahead, Craig. You better go
Damn.
ahead. You know what?
Damn.
That's what's up, yo. It kind of reminds me a little bit of with
Light.
Eve and a little bit of Left
The
Eye.
brat.
You know, a little
For the
MC
brat.
Light,
I heard the
the
brat.
brat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was so good. How could you
She's-
keep that a secret?
She was like, I hate Connecticut, but then shouted out Connecticut.
Oh
I
my
had to let them
God.
know where he was from. I had to let them know.
That
Yo,
is
that's-
dope.
Fuck, yo, that was really
Yeah,
dope,
yeah,
man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was young. I was a college student at the time, and it's crazy because my major, engineering. So back then, engineering was 5 years, and it was not easy.
That's a
I was like,
brutal
yo,
program.
Yeah, so it was dope. Going back and forth. I used to do homework and stuff like on the bus, Greyhound, because I didn't have a car at the time, and that was crazy. So, you know.
Wow.
All right.
So not only just like when we talked before, we talked about being an engineer. I think that you should talk about that too. But wow, you had this whole thing. This could have been, I mean, you against the Fugees. I mean, it's one or the other. I mean, it's good.
Can you imagine? Yeah, I
You're
was
contending.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they really liked me, but it was just like, nah, Wyclef could rhyme in 9 different languages. That's what
Shit.
management. I was like, damn.
Wow.
I didn't know they was gonna be that big though. I was like, they
Woo.
all right.
Damn. I'm blown away. Blown away.
Thank you,
So thank you so much. So tell us a little bit about how you've found your way in comedy, especially because it's tough right now. So what has it been like for you for the last few years performing in clubs? And I have to just say this ahead of time. I really get into your characters. I think I said to you, the first thing I said to you was what? Like Whoopi Goldberg's one woman show with all her characters, which are different characters that she becomes, but they're really inside of her. And I was just thinking, like looking at Chester and some of your other characters, that's you. So can you talk a little bit about that show?
Sure. What happened is like in my 3rd year, like I'm the type of person that's kind of like, I get an idea and I'm progressive, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I got this comedy thing. I'm understanding it. I see how it goes. Now I'm talking to all the vets and it was like, well, you're not ready for that. And I'm thinking, cause I think they thinking I'm a little G at the time. They don't know I'm in my 40s, you know what I'm saying? And making crazy money at the time. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm not listening to those people, man. Who are they? I'm going to do my own show. And I did the one woman show. First, I studied Whoopi's first show in '85. That, man, I loved it. And then she did it again. But to me, it was better the first time. You know what I'm saying? Just because it hit different.
Yeah.
You have expectations after you see it again. You know what I mean? And did it get better? I mean, in parts it did, but it seemed like it was raw and like she was hungry. It's different. You know what I mean? You can tell somebody's hungry and really trying to get on and make it happen. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to rent out this theater and I'm going to sell some tickets. I'm going to let people know what it is. And people, believe it or not, I was surprised. Yo, I like packed the theater. You know what I'm saying? It was over 300 seats. So over 300 people there. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And they, what's crazy? They didn't know what to expect. They thought I was just going to be doing comedy. They didn't know I was going to be doing this whole monologue thing. You know what I'm saying? All these other things, you know what I'm saying? It was all these characters. And so when I finished, I was like, damn, that was hot. You know what I mean? Because I gave him a comedy, comedy routine at the end. So, it worked all out. But yeah, all of those characters are kind of like some, people I met and stuff. Like Chester was my stepfather.
Okay.
He actually, he taught me how to cut hair when I was like 8 years old.
Wow.
The clip was heavy. I used to hold him with 2 hands like this, but I was good at it, you know what I'm saying? Because I could draw, you know what I'm saying? He used to always push me all the stuff I could do. And so I always thought like, shit, I'm invincible. There's nothing that I can't do, you know what I mean? And that's how I got into the show, doing it, putting it all together.
Have you ever thought of doing it again?
I did. I actually did it again. And it had a different effect. Like it was a smaller crowd, way smaller. Probably about 40 people this time. And so, but it was intimate. And I think, what I've learned in comedy and stuff like that, because it was like, waited for the 50th year anniversary of it. And when I did it, it was even, I don't know, it meant so much more to me. And everybody was like, damn, Kareem, that was dope. And I was like, was it? It was just more therapeutic for me, you know what I'm saying? So, I did do it again. I mean, I think once, time goes on and I start to do more things, I may do it again. I don't know, but I would probably get a director I'm hoping that this off Broadway something, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or another comedian that's done it, or shit. Whoopi, if you're listening.
I hope she is listening. Whoopi, call me. But also, she never calls me. But definitely take a good look at Karina Fort, because it inspired me I just really reminded me of her, because she is such a master change, like everything changes, and you do it. You change your face, the whole thing changes, and there's so much talent right there.
Yeah, it helped me with my comedy more than anything though, because especially the second time, it helped me with my comedy because, you know, when you're on stage, you know, facial expressions are important because sometimes you don't have to say nothing, but when, you know, a face you make, you know, whatever it is, people like it's just start laughing because it's just like, you know, it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it helped me tremendously with my comedy.
Awesome.
Johnny Carson made a whole living off of that, making faces.
Right?
Facts.
Right? It's true. Who were you watching when you were a kid? Who were your people that you watched?
You know, it's funny. I wasn't really like in the like comedy. I like, you know, watch comedic sitcoms and stuff. Like I love Lucille Ball. That was my girl. She was stupid.
Faces too, right?
Her faces was stupid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything she did, I watched her. She was dope. Carol Burnett was another one of my girls. Who didn't watch that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was everything, yo. I loved her so much.
Oh man, just watching her. If I ever meet her, I'd die. I was like, oh, like if I was standing with somebody. Oh my God, Carol. Miss Burnett.
It's amazing. I think her old shows are all over Amazon right now. You can watch them. And I was watching one with my daughter who's about 9. And we saw, it was actually a show where she was the host, but her special guest was Lucy. And just watching the way that show was, and my daughter just thought she was hilarious. All the physical comedy is just it's so good,
amazing.
right? And she was so young when she was doing that. People don't realize, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, when we were looking at those shows and seeing how, you know, when you did a comedy show back then, you had to have music, you had to do a number where everybody got in costumes and danced. And it's just so fascinating to watch that because now it's so different. I mean, the only thing I thought of that changed was like, okay, so we had the Wayans brothers, we had In Living Color, and we did have dancing and stuff, but it was way different than Carol Burnett's show and those variety shows that they used to do, the specials, right?
Oh my God. Remember Donnie and Marie? I loved them.
Oh my, every Friday night at 8:00. Oh my God. My parents were having nervous breakdowns. They're like, no, because I was so into Donnie Osmond. They're like, you know.
I used to watch them too. I loved them.
They were funny as hell. Like Marie was
were.
funny as shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
They were very funny.
I wish they would have stayed on a little longer, you know?
I know,
Right?
Well, back in the day, man, like the difference between then and now is like you had to be a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? You had to be able to dance, sing, act, be fun. You know, you had to be a triple threat.
But Kay is, right? Karina, you're a rapper, you're a comedian, and I'm pretty damn sure you can do acting.
Yeah,
you know, I'm pretty
I'm
sure you
going
can
on
do acting.
auditions now, you know.
You are?
Yeah, you know, I'm Black Hollywood. I'm trying, what?
You're in Atlanta. She's in Atlanta now.
Oh, you are Karina, really?
I'm in Atlanta.
Y'all need to talk.
Oh shit, for real? I'm moving there next year. Oh my God.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
For real.
That's dope.
Really?
I'm telling you, Kim, it's nothing like it. I mean, the comedy has not stopped. All the clubs are popping. They are practicing the social distancing thing. You know, they're just adding on more shows. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're losing money, add on another show. You know what I mean?
Okay,
and that's it.
makes
People
sense.
are actually coming. So it's pretty dope.
Wait, so are you going to auditions at Tyler Perry Studio?
No, I haven't been there yet, but it's just auditions in general. Just I want to try to get in, you know, at least get my feet wet, even if it's something in the background. You know what I mean? Because you know, I don't have an agent or anything like that. But you know, once they find me, you know, they're gonna be like, it's gonna be scrapping over me.
That's right. You know it. Tell Lauryn Hill to move out of the way.
That's what they're gonna be like. You know, we really wanted to. It was between you and another person, and the person's gonna be Lauryn Hill. Like,
I know it. Wyclef Jean.
You know, I actually met them. I met them before all of this happened. I met them.
Really?
No, after the fact. You know, what I mean, like about I'll say like 3 years later or something. They came to New Britain and they were doing the show. And I was like, shit, I ain't going to go see the show. I'm going to go talk to someone. I'm talking behind the scenes. So Praz was there. And, you know, he was trying to talk to me. He looked like a baby wolf. So, but I still, you know, and Kim, you know how we use our feminine. Well, hey, oh my God, is Lauren in there? It's like, yeah, come on. Like, You know, I'm actually sitting across at the table with Lauryn Hill, and we're talking, and I still got her her autograph and everything like that.
Oh.
And we got to talk, and she was bad. Yo, I'm telling you, she was super cool. You know what I mean? Real
That's
cool.
what's up.
Clef
That's
was
what's up.
cool. Braz was mad because he was trying to get my number, but I'm just saying, like, nah, you know, because trying to get on the bus. Trying to get on the bus. I also met Queen Latifah that time too, because she felt so comfortable. Now I lived in the back then, you know, I lived in the projects. So Queen Latifah was driving in our hood with a motorcycle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like, what? That is not Queen. And she came, she stopped at our favorite our pizzeria or whatever. And we was like, what? Just talking and stuff like that. She was mad cool. And she went to like all the hood, all part of it. She said, I'm from the hood.
C-U-N-I-T-Y.
Yeah.
What was she? Wait, what was she doing there? She just like to chill there?
She was just, what happened is they were doing a show there. So in the day, she was there. So she took out, she had brought her bike, her and a couple of other people. They brought their bikes and they were riding. And then she, you know, security was not far, you know, they had a truck or what have you, but she was driving and everybody was like, oh shit, Queen, you know, like, yo, this is great. She got mad love from her, so it was dope.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Oh, wow. Well, all right. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, we just starting to see Karina. This is just the beginning. I just have a feeling.
Me too.
Yeah, we were talking this morning. We were just talking about all this TV, like watching TV as kids. We're about the same age, in the 80s, the 70s and 80s, and how TV was just so different, and how knowing, like, being able to figure out your own way in this world. And I don't know, we went all over the place. We talked about Ellen, we talked about all the Norman Lear shows, the Jeffersons, and All in the Family, and just how do you find, because you are filled with confidence now. You have so much confidence, and I think back and I think, God, I didn't have any kind of confidence when I was that young, you know.
Man, when I grew up, you know, you figure like this, I'm the only girl, I got 4 brothers. You better be something, you know. And where I grew up, as a little kid, I was always self-conscious about my birthmark because it's on my face. I was like, shit, why couldn't it be on my elbow, Mom?
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't it be on my elbow? And she said, because God, that was a blessing. I was like, all right. But every time, you know, I grew my hair was always really past my shoulders, long.
Wow.
So I used to always have a bang and it would cover my eye because I never liked my
Keep it down.
Yeah, and then once I got a certain age, I was just like, you gonna have to let this bang go. This is gone. This is gone. So in about 08, that's how long it took me to get over it. About 08, I was just like, this is who I am, and that's it.
And you have a beautiful face. I mean, your face is just, you can't help but smile when you look at Karina's face. Look, she's like doing all the duck faces. Don't do the duck face. Come on, that's for the millennials. They got to do that. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't get it. But where they blow up their cheeks.
Because it makes your face look slimmer.
They look like guppies. I don't know what's going on. They look like
face look slimmer.
Guppies. Goldfish.
Distortion is in now, though.
I guess so.
Yeah. So yeah,
Karina, like, so
tell
me the correct pronunciation of your name, because Laura's putting some new twang to it that I didn't know before. Have I been saying it wrong? Is it Karina or is it Karina? What is it?
My real name is Korina, Korina.
Oh.
But I took out the O because I always thought my mother should have spelled it with an A. It should have been Karina because that's how I say it. I say Karina. So with that, it forces you to say, like, my nickname in my family is Kiki or K or whatever. So it forces you to say K.
K.
Yeah, Karina. Because even though Black people twist, I don't know where they get Katrina. Where is the T in my name? I'm like,
I know how New Orleans people say Katrina. We say it pretty regularly,
Katrina all the time.
Katrina. Well, I'm sorry. I should be saying Korina, but I did have a twang on it.
Yeah, you can say Karina.
It's okay.
Karina is what I use anyway for my, stage name and all that. They can say, just in case somebody wants to sue me, they can say Karina. You know what I mean? So, it's okay.
Okay.
As long as you
All
don't
right,
call
cool.
me
I'm
Karina,
just
we
checking.
good.
So,
Yeah,
Kay Rena, let me ask you a
Karina.
question.
Joe, what up?
Let me ask you a question. So,
Uh-oh.
do you feel like, you had to, when you moved to Atlanta, do you feel like you had to start over and like let people know who you are? Did people know who you were when you got there? I mean, how was the transition?
I mean, it hasn't been long, honestly. It's only been 3-4 weeks. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's all new.
Just
So I already knew it was going to be starting over, but you never really start over if you have the experience and know-how. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you never really have to start over. I know a lot of the comedians, so, and I'm getting to meet a lot more. And actually, the ones I thought I was all right, they make it sound like, well, because they have an issue that, well, it's this and that. I don't like to listen to that. If it's negative, I won't rock with you. I'm not rocking with you. You know what I mean? But I'm getting there and I'm doing different things. Like I'm not, like I feel like this. I'm not gonna be standing around no club. After being almost 10 years in the game, you ain't you gonna catch this video. I'm gonna do other things to get somebody's attention. I'm not begging nobody to get no time. It's not that serious, not to me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make it pop. And down here they slow somewhat. And because our hustle up north is way different. What we think of and stuff there, well, I didn't think of that. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't. You know what I'm saying? We already got like two or three things on the board. We don't just go with one thing. You know what I mean? So
Right.
What made you go down there?
Honestly, I wasn't coming to Atlanta. I said I wanted to move, but I thought I was going to be moving to North Carolina because I seen the potential in a lot of things, like even getting my own club and stuff like that. Cause,
Wow.
Yeah, because I retired from engineering when I was 47. I could have retired when I was 45, but I retired at 47. They was like, you should be still working. I said, why should I still work if I got loot?
Wow.
White people don't say that. They don't ever say, hey, and I was like, no, if you got the money, follow your dreams and do what you're going to do. So I was just going to go out there. I was looking at property, stuff like that. And then, being spiritual, and I do meditation a couple times a day. And God was just like, hey, universe said, hey, you got to move. But it ain't where you think you're going to move. You're going to move to Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah. So I went down last year. I went to, Diddy had this thing called the Revolt Summit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was me and 2 other comedians. This other comedian who mostly does gay shows. Her name is Kia Comedian. You know her?
Kia?
Yeah, Kia.
Kia?
Kim, do you know her? Kia Comedian. That's what they show. Kia.
A K.
I
It's
think
a
I know who you're
comedian with a
talking
K,
about,
I think, right? Yeah.
She has dreads. She has dreads.
Yeah.
So she does all like gay
Yeah.
comedy, right? And then it was me, her, and Ryan Davis. So I got to talk to him. It was my first time actually meeting him, and me and him know somebody similar. He said, well, you know him, we family then. I said, say that when you need somebody to open up for you now, Ryan.
Awesome.
Because so they doing these shows. So I'm like, hey, we fam, right? But yeah.
Ryan Davis. I've been trying to get at him, man.
Well, he
I follow him.
COVID right now.
Does he?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he's gonna do that right now.
Oh, okay.
Say some prayers for
Yeah,
him.
definitely. I hit him up already a couple of
Yeah.
times. Hey, you need anything, bro?
Oh.
Yeah, so he has that. So more than likely he got it from the trip. You got to start wearing that mask. You don't like to, but hey, you got to put it on. And that's one thing about down here. They are wearing their mask no matter what the news is telling you. That's a lie. Everybody, they take your temperature, even going into the club, the restaurants, all of that. I mean, even when you're going into Walmart, they taking your temperature and they make you, a lot of stores make you use the hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? So.
It's good to know there's hope. You know?
You got to be precautious. You don't know. I mean, I'm not worried about it, be honest. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to get me, shit, I can't really avoid it totally. You know what I mean? If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. I just say, God, you already know what I'm trying to do. I ain't got time for COVID.
But that's the prayer.
I guess I'm going to copy that prayer. Thank you, Jesus.
Right. That's the prayer.
Every morning said, thank you.
You know what it is, Jesus. You know what it is, Jesus.
Hallelujah. God is good all the time. All the time.
We gonna be saying that prayer tonight.
some shows.
Right,
Gonna put it on the banner. Jesus says.
right,
Jesus
right.
says it's okay.
Jesus, you know what it is. You know,
what it is.
Jesus. You know what I'm trying to do.
You know what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You gotta talk to God like you're talking to your friends. You know what I'm trying to do. Come on. COVID
Yo,
ain't
are
it.
you-
It's something I plan for. Go ahead, Kim. What you
is
say? Sorry.
SNL on your radar at all?
You know what's funny? I just got hit up by a company that I guess they have they manage writers.
Okay.
So they were looking at me. Are you interested in writing and stuff like that? Because of some of the stuff I've already done.
Wow.
And so we're in talks. You know, I didn't think about being a writer, but the morning's right.
That's what's up.
Oh my God. I hope
That's
so.
That's so
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
But a lot
Sleep.
of people, Chevy Chase, they started out as writers too. Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So sleep a lot now, because once you get there, there's no sleep to be had.
No sleep.
But I will be knocking on your door. I'm like,
Remember
let
me-
me see the show. I want to see you. I want to see your work.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not that type of person though. You know what I mean? I already have money, so what else could, just that somebody knows my face? Okay. You know what I mean?
Oh, but
Nothing's gonna change who I am. I don't care what nobody says. I already got money. Now what? You know what I mean?
but SNL is more about changing SNL. That's what for me it's about.
Right.
It's about changing it,
Bringing it back to where it used to be. It used to be dope. Now it's just like,
making it better. Making it
Right.
better.
they new people. You got to
Yeah.
get other, like I mean, some of the comedians been there for so long. It's like, all right, they're okay, but that's it. They okay. There's so many other people that you could be getting in there, some new blood, little by little. I'm not saying push them out, but have them come under this person and learn something. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people we know that are pretty funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know people that are comedians that are better comedic actors than they are comedians. And
Right.
so that would be dope to see them in that light. You know what I mean? And
That'd be
hopefully,
great.
if I get in there, or excuse me, not if, when I get in there, when I get in there, I'm definitely going to look back at the people I have had shows with, have done things with. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of dope comedians, especially, Kim, you one of the dopest, you know what I'm saying? I like your smooth little style. You like, girl, I'm gonna go, you too hyper. You hyper. Now they gonna get this. Now I'm gonna throw on a slow track, right? You
Mad love.
got Missy Elliott, and you throw on some old Teddy P.
Yeah. Kim's all
Karina.
Barry White. Yeah.
Wait, Karina, she did that shit to me in Connecticut, man. She went up before me, and then she went there and started snapping on every fucking body and got them all hyped up. And I was like, oh shit.
Now I gotta work that much harder.
Wait, was that
Gonna move faster.
Rhode Island? Was that show in Rhode
Yes, that's it, Rhode Island.
Yeah, she was snapping on me. I was the one she was.
Because that was my crowd. You don't understand. Like, I've been there multiple times, so a lot of people came to see me that I don't even know, that just there.
Right.
So that's why I was messing. They were looking forward to that. They wanted that.
I wasn't trying to take your crowd. I was just trying to do a guess.
No. Yeah, no. It's all in fun, man.
I know. I'm just messing. I can take it. There ain't nothing that anybody can do to me in comedy I can't take.
Right. If it is, then you should get out.
Right.
I think we need to try this again. Let
me ask you, Karina. Did you just recently see any SNL monologues? Just recently, did you watch Bill Burr's monologue
Last night?
Tell me what you thought.
Absolutely.
Tell me.
That boy lit. I was looking at him like, because a lot of people sleep on Bill Burr, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Bill Burr, I'll say this: when you're a comedian, right? Funny is funny. It doesn't matter what you look like, what your ethnicity is. You just have to be funny.
Yeah.
And this dude, I remember him doing Comic View. You remember that, Kim? He did Comic View a bunch of times. And so when he was up there, I was like, you mother. I must have watched it at least 12 times.
He was tight with Patrice, though.
But he was all in the urban rooms in New York anyway. Like, let's be clear, like he was in all those rooms.
Yeah, and he doesn't try to be black. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
He's
right.
just Bill Burr, and that's what's dope about him, and that's why he can relate to all crowds. Like, there's no crowd that I can't relate to. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, because most people see me, right, and there's like, I'm not gonna put her on my show because, you know, she swears a lot. I do, I do. But what they don't know is that I've done like so many. Last year I did probably like, especially at the end of the year, I did 5 shows for churches. They wanted me. I was like, the church?
dope.
How about you?
All comes
But
full
I could do a
circle.
clean show. I could do a clean show. It's just that I'm comfortable being me. You know, I've worked in the corporate world where we have to put on our corporate voice, which black people say they put on your white voice. Let me get my white voice on. You know what I'm saying? But why? I'm not doing that anymore. You're not gonna see that.
Your
no more
job
from me.
interview voice.
Right. And you're not gonna see that anymore from me. You know, just because
That's a
someone's
hard
good doesn't
R's.
mean they're not a good comedian. And that's what people get
Yeah.
messed up. And when I watch people how they put together their shows, I'm like, that's a terrible show. This is you didn't even try. You didn't even. This is a terrible show. Like, who are these fucking people you put on? This is terrible. You know. And I'm looking. I'm saying, like, people are stuck in their own way. Especially, like, no offense to you, Kim, but most of the people that are veterans, you know, been in there 15 plus years, they're stuck. A lot of them are stuck, and that's why they're going and doing the same old thing, hiring the same old people with the same old show. That's like somebody giving you the same old sex. Yeah, sooner or later we're gonna find something else. You better dress it up, make it sexy again. Make it sexy again.
Do some butt stuff.
Yeah.
It's easy though to get comfortable and just get comfortable once you get a little set going and get comfortable, scoop up your money but it's important to keep writing and growing. Like, I tell myself that all the time, but it's kind of scary to, like, it feels like you're starting all over again.
Yep.
But but yeah, it's easy to just get, you know, comfy and just be like, yep, this shit works. Okay, great.
See, but nothing grows in the comfort zone. And I'll tell people, especially I feel like there's so many comedians out there, right, that could have took somebody under their wing and said, hey, you know, come with me, blah, blah, blah. You know, but they don't do that because everybody, oh my God, they're gonna be taking my money. I never think that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be you. You are you. Nobody can be me. Nobody can be you. You are who you are, and that's it. So when people do that, I said, this is disgusting. It's a lot of people that shouldn't even really be doing comedy no more, real talk. You know what I'm saying? There's some other people up underneath them that have become better than them, and they don't like it. They will not put you on the show. They will not book you. But I don't get mad.
That's
you don't book
up.
me. You don't book me. You're going to be mad later on when I blow up, because don't call me. It's too late. You ain't got enough money. Facts. You know?
I think I speak, well, for me and Tim, we try to book, like, well, at least for me, I try to recommend, you know, our area where we're at, and I'm just going to keep it 100. We literally try to put money in Black people's pockets. And our audiences around here, it was hard to put people in seats when we didn't have somebody white. Like, if we had an all Black show or something like that, it was just so challenging. Like, I'm not going to lie up front. Like, that's just what it was.
I hear you.
So, I mean, it didn't matter if they were diverse or could do it. It was hard to figure out. Like, you know, we did it anyway. We tried to, you know, hire as many Black people as we could, just, you know, just for representation and just to expose them to another kind of comedy. But it wasn't necessarily receptive all the time. They weren't receptive. And so I was just like, what the fuck are we going to do? You know, this was hard.
You got to do it. You got to do it gracefully. Like, you know, I think my brother Kareem, you know, I think he really has a science to it, because he put Marshall Brandon and what's his name? Oh shoot, with the crazy hair. What's his name? He looked like
in Connecticut. In Connecticut.
Norman. The white guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So he put them. Now look, they're both two different comedians, right? But they have the same style.
Huh.
They've never been on the stage together. My brother did that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's how you do it, because his crowd is all white.
Wow.
You know what? And they never say, hey, can you bring back all the white people? They never say. My brother just give them a show. They already know it's going to be a good show. That's the thing. You have to make when you're putting together a show, you have to put together a good show. Not just put somebody just because they Black. Like, if you put,
well,
you know,
we obviously not, but funny too. But you know, just right. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's something to think about. You know, you think people don't mix, so you don't put them on the show together. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about your crowd. Okay, they're going to like this person. They're probably going to like this person too, but I'm going to slide this other person in because I think that they're going to like this person too. You know what I mean? And give them
Tim's
something.
good about that.
Yeah.
Give them something.
I think he's good. Yeah.
What they want, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't never been on your show. I ain't never been booked. Hold on. Let me drink. Let me drink.
Woo!
But my boy Moose has been on there multiple times. Hold on.
Oh, woo! She did that whole.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm good
I'm
though.
gonna say this for the
Good
record.
though.
I'm gonna say this for the record. You know, I will take, you know, responsibility for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna lie. You said it, man. I was scared. I was scared that you was gonna cuss them white people out, and they was gonna be signing petitions on my ass, and they was gonna be marching and shit. And
See what I
Hold
told
on,
you
let
about
me bring out my little ass violin.
I ain't gonna lie,
you
man.
though.
I was scared, man. I like
I know,
what's the
but-
word? What's the word I come
Hey, we
accustomed
black.
to? I like eating. You know what I'm saying?
But let's be clear though, they did, Karina, they did. When we had Donnell Rollins, we got some complaints, man.
Oh,
some
yeah.
serious
But
complaints.
that's
Like that was
people-
It's two different things though. Donald Rollins and me is two different
Yeah.
type of comedians. Like if you know my comedy set, you know I could have killed your crowd. I know I could have
course,
killed your
yes.
crowd. I've been to a couple of the shows in the background. You know what I'm saying? My brother was at one. So if you thought my brother did good, I'm him. Just know that. I'm
So,
on that same ass level. So,
maybe things have changed a little bit. I know that it seems like our audience has grown a lot. Comedy as a Weapon has grown, and like the last couple shows that we did were basically sold out shows beyond capacity. You know, there were people who were trying to get in that couldn't find a table. So maybe we try, you know, in our future plans as we start thinking about. I can't wait for another live show.
we're not even gonna try. We're gonna do it. How about
Yes.
that? Boom.
I'm trying
All right,
to say, hey,
Won't he do
Black
it?
Lives Matter, all of them, no matter what they do. And you can tell people,
Even
look,
if they
I
cuss
need
you
to be-
out.
Right. I need you to be a little more PG. That's it. And it's done.
Oh, that's funny.
See, but a lot of people don't know. Yeah, a lot of people don't know my comedy. They think I'm just cussing this, that, and the other. You don't know my other side. See, Tim just said, I thought you was gonna cuss out everybody. I'm a grown ass woman with a master's in engineering. Son, I'm good. I know how to talk to people.
I get that, but
Yeah, but you should have asked the question though. You should have asked the question. That was
It's a real talk right now.
I would say that's a bullshit. But okay.
Because the
I'm a
first
rock
time
the
you
train.
already you cussed me out, and I was like, all I did was just.
Of course I did,
You
Tim.
cussed me
I'm a black girl. I'm a
I
black
know,
girl.
that's what I'm saying.
But when
Okay,
I'm on stage, it's
listen,
different. I get a different feeling from people. You've never really seen me do comedy.
I have
Kim
not.
know she's seen me do comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm capable of.
I seen-
No, I
good
seen
with
it.
Rich
Yeah,
Williams,
definitely seen
out,
you,
you
Rich.
was in the audience. You was in the audience, and Rich Williams said something. You cussed his ass.
No, oh no. Let me tell you something, and let's be clear. So this is the stuff I don't like. One, Rich disrespected me by saying somebody whose gender I don't even recognize. See, now you fucked up. I'm gonna cuss you out, and I'm gonna say something to you and hurt your feelings. And guess what? You up here, a white man trying to be black with your comedy. Come on. I'm letting you go, but don't mess with me. You don't know who I am. Yo, I've been doing this since kindergarten, son. And guess what? I shut his ass up. He ain't gonna say nothing like that no more to me ever. So you need to pay attention to that. That he disrespected a black woman. You don't never disrespect a black woman. Sorry. It ain't happening. Not me. Not this one. Not this
I'm
one.
with that. I'm with that.
Right. So he disrespected me. So of course I said something back to him. I'm supposed to shut up?
No.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
hell
saying.
no.
I'm just telling you. I was in the back.
Yeah,
I
you
was
didn't
just
know what was
watching.
going on.
I was just
It's okay.
watching. No, I watched the whole exchange. I was there.
Did you see when he said he started questioning my gender?
He did. And
Oh, all right. So I should shut up.
no, I'm just saying. No, I didn't say you should shut up. I
no,
said you cussed him out. I didn't say what you should have done. I was just watching.
So you sitting up
what
here
happened.
trying to be black with your jokes, man. Keep it going. I said even with disturbances, we keep it going. It don't matter what's going on. Some white dudes was fighting upstairs. He getting all scared. I said, oh, everybody black until shit get real.
Karina,
That's what I said.
if that shit happens, I got you. I'm right behind you.
Thank you,
All
Laura.
5'3" of me.
Kim would have surprised. Kim would have said, Karina, you was right. I know Kim would have said, yo, that shit ain't cool. He should-
100%, 100.
Thank you. And nobody
you
said
did
it.
the
They
right
said,
thing.
you know what they did? All these little ass comedians underneath me, I'm gonna say, was just chit chatting. Oh, you can say whatever you want about me. Ain't nothing you can hurt. You can't hurt this because you know what? I'm doing comedy because I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing because I have to.
Right.
My money is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was an engineer. I made 6 figures. I don't have a problem with money. So I'm going to say what I want. I've already been suppressed all my life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you gonna suppress me now, especially I'm in my element. You better learn the dozens if you want to be black. You better know how we get down. We doing that. Come on, Kim. If you see your family, they start already as soon as you get in, right? You got to cut everybody up. That's
And
how
you know
it is.
what? We need that energy up here. That energy is actually probably welcome up here in Northampton, where they got plenty of their own energy, you know, and I think actually that works
They don't
out
know
just
what I
fine.
could do. That's the thing. Kim knows. Kim knows what I'm capable of.
Yeah, of course. I'm
Right.
mad respect. Let me just be clear about that.
Right. Kim just think I'm an animal.
respect.
Yeah, I know. I
Respect.
got respect for you too, Kim. Super respect. You know what I'm saying? To the utmost. I
Respect,
watch
yeah.
you and I'm in awe. A lot of stuff that you do. I see all the little. I was like, oh shit, she slid that in. Okay, that was the. You know what I'm saying? I watch the cadence, all of that. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But I hate people that underestimate me. I can show you better than I can tell you. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but let's be clear though. I don't want you to leave here thinking that we respect your comedy. We know, and I think Tim knows too, because he's seen you chop him down to the ground.
You can respect my comedy.
Wait, when does it become about me?
Tim don't know shit.
We
That's
as
why.
a company.
Oh, come on.
We as a company. No,
okay. We as a company. Okay. All right. I'm
This
gonna
is
take
this is an estrogen-informed company.
I'm gonna give Tim a third chance.
Shit.
You know what? I don't know when
when
it
you
became
come-
about me. I don't. I'm just trying to do a show.
You know,
here.
Oh, wait,
I
about
don't
you,
dislike
Tim.
nobody, none of that shit. I'm
Okay.
not that type of person. But
No, I
get
know.
when you
I
go-
know. It's all
when you
good.
come back up here, let us know, all right? And we're gonna do something.
Nah, see, I had to say something for you guys to do something.
No,
Nah, like that.
no,
Thank you.
no. You know we want you.
Come on.
And come on. No.
If I didn't say nothing,
everybody-
there wouldn't be nothing. Come
No,
on.
That ain't
listen.
never true.
Listen.
That
That's
is
not true.
definitely
Now,
true.
that isn't
That's
true.
not true. 'Cause
Definitely-
I'm always
that's not true.
watching.
You
If
put
we
me
didn't
on your
want
show about
you,
3 times.
if we
Well,
didn't
that's
want
not
you, we
true.
wouldn't have you on. We wouldn't have asked you to be on this show.
Right. So be on this show. That's what I'm saying. So we respect you. We respect your
Okay.
craft. We respect what you're doing. And we
Okay.
have
I'll go with
not,
that.
but there's a lot of people that we haven't had on the show for various different reasons. Like we're just trying to figure out this formula. And it's not because somebody's not funny. We're just trying to figure out who fits, where. And maybe we have overlooked some people, and we're the first people to admit that. Yeah, we have overlooked a lot of people. We sure have. Sometimes it was a money thing. Sometimes it was this or that. We're just trying to figure this shit out. But all due respect, please believe that. So
I'll take that.
That's why
I'll
we
take
have
that.
you on this show, because this we're starting anew, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So we're reaching out to the people that we missed or whatever. So
It's a new day.
That's right, and we called you because we don't want to miss nobody no more. So we starting over.
I appreciate
So,
that, Kim. I
Having said
appreciate
that, when you come up here or when you know you coming up here, you need to let us know, because we definitely not gonna overlook again.
That's
You know
right.
what? We'll send for you.
Oh,
How about that?
okay.
We'll
You heard
send.
what he said. All right. Hey, viewers, y'all heard him.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Right,
ain't seen
right.
that. You said when you come up.
We gonna gas up the Pinto, the 78 Gremlin road trip.
And you know what else? You know what you could do? Just like Damon Williams just did. He just called us and said, "I want to have a show," and we
He sure
booked a
did.
show. We booked a show around him.
Yeah.
So you want to do that? We can talk about it.
Oh, look at you. Oh, hey, y'all got a new. I like Laura. Yeah, y'all should keep Laura around. Laura making
You're gonna fire me after the show. You're
Right.
firing me after the show, just so you know. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. No, really.
All jokes aside, I got love for each and every person. Tim, I got love for you too. But I got brothers, so I talk to guys a little differently because I have brothers. And if I see something, I just want to, give you a little nudge. Make you be a little harder, do a little something different. You understand what I'm saying?
She's an inspirer.
She trying to knock me off my square. I get it.
That's all.
I get it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
never the disrespect, man. You're a brother, and I love you, man.
She's the
Real talk.
original
Oh.
laughter therapist. She did
Yeah.
some laughter therapy just now. We all fixed.
Let me just say this. I'm looking shady as hell in this parking lot, right? So I might have to dip out real quick.
You do look shady as fuck.
Don't
You look
look
like you
scared.
you the lookout at the convenience store robbery and shit.
Got my light on it.
Basing the joint with you in front of old folks. Home? Still all in that.
I just want to, you know, I gotta go. Don't snap on me. I'm sensitive, goddammit. leave. Yo, Karina, she be ruthless for her shit. Yo, she be chopping you the fuck down.
I know, right? And then don't stop. You like, all right, you got me. And she just keep going. You're like, all right, that was a good one.
You're supposed to say win. As soon as you say win, I'll be quiet.
Yo, Laura, she killed him, killed him. I was like, oh shit.
And I just got down. I had a good set too. I just got off, had a good set. I was feeling myself. And yo, she got up next and I just took my little shot and shit. She took all them little laughters back. All them laughters I had in my pocket, she came and got.
Oh, she thrown away.
She was burning him down, and he looked at me like, "What did I do?" And I said,
because we talked right before, like, hey, how you doing? Like we was cool right before.
You didn't see it coming.
I didn't. I was totally blindsided that day, boy.
You know, usually, when I don't know if you do it like this, Kim. Usually with comedy, I'll know what I'm gonna say at the beginning and at the end, but in the middle, sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what joke I'm gonna use. I try to fill the crowd out. Mm-hmm. And so when I get there and I see it and I say, oh shoot, these people, and I hear them talking, I was like, oh shit, okay, I gotta go up there. All right, Tim, just take this, take one for the team, son.
Oh shit.
It's all love, though. It's all love.
Oh,
I enjoyed this.
For sure.
No women would talk to me afterwards and stuff like that. I was like, I talked to them, they saying her drink, right? They were saying her jokes about me, and so I was like, like man.
Oh, Karina Fort. Yes. Have we built a bridge tonight? Should we check in? Is everybody good? Is everybody?
I finally got my piece. I finally got my piece.
You got your piece, Tim? What do you feel like?
No, and you know what though? She should have.
I respect
yeah,
game. I
she
really
should have said that though. She should have said that, and you were right. We deserved all of that, yo. So mad love though. We not gonna fuck up again. We gonna get it right.
We are family now.
When Laura was like, "Yo, we want you to be on the show," I said, "With Tim and Kim? Oh no, this must be a mistake. You got the wrong."
He didn't say that though until today.
I said they ain't never hired me. They damn sure don't want me on their show. No way. I said you should.
Of course we do.
And she was like, "Yes." We do. Of course. Yes, they're fine with it. I was like, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. See? You just don't know.
Everybody can start over. Everyone can start over.
Of course. Every day is a new day, man. To turn over a new leaf or what have you. You know what I mean? I'm not how I used to be. I used to be a fighter instead of a comedian. So thank God I'm no longer a fighter. Well, maybe,
So how about this? I don't know how to end this because it's been a mind-blowing evening, and I think we'll all be processing. But I just wonder, is it okay if we ask you, as the original laughter therapist and inspirational word giver, if you could close out the show tonight with just a little something with something spiritual. And before we do that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched tonight. I know I was a little sloppy with mid-show introductions and all that stuff, but I think this was a great show.
A shot at me? Am I wearing a kick me sign on my
No, I did that. That's on me. That's all me. That's not you, Tim. One time, not you.
Okay.
I give it to you. But really, just want to thank you and thank everyone for being here with us tonight. I haven't laughed like this for at least a few days. So thank you. Make sure and tune in with us next week. We'll have the same thing with somebody else.
I've been checking out some of your shows when I get a chance. I definitely been checking it out.
Awesome. We got Nikki Sunshine next week, so
Oh, good. That's gonna be a good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine's fun.
But I really appreciate you, and I feel like we didn't even say half of the things that we were talking about, or like we're gonna need another show for that. You inspire me so much. I didn't want to say goodnight without saying that to you. You inspire me. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your messages and positivity and the way that you take things that are not so great and make them into joy. You do that. You do that
Sorry.
gratitude and
Agreed.
joy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
So
try.
Yes. Clap it up. Yeah.
Honestly,
All right. Yeah.
thank you. Like me, I got one thing is you know, I really have, you know, when I say I love everybody, I truly do. I don't have any hate or malice in my heart at all. If you have bad energy or you bring bad energy, I'm not messing with you. I don't care who you are or how much money you're trying to pay me. I'm sorry. That's just me, because I can't be bought. You understand?
yeah.
And also, you know, coming up in this game and you know, in my 40s, I started in my 40s, so it's different. It was a different flavor. I have a different mentality. I've accomplished a lot, so it's a lot to talk about. And the people who guided me and you know, helped me through, and the people I admire, you know what I'm saying, I still admire. It's just, you know, the biggest thing is never judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing you got to understand. Just because you see me rugged and raw doesn't mean that I can't be smooth and silky. I am.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all love for, you know, I love you guys, and I thank you guys for letting me be on your show, a part of this, and shit, let me air it out. Let me say what I really feel, because one thing I am is honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. So what you get is the real. You getting like 1,000%, not 100, 1,000% being honest. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are not honest, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? So that's what you want to get from me. Anywho,
I love it.
guys.
Well, we appreciate
Love
that.
you too.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
Yes. Mad love. Mad love.
Thank you anyway. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Tim, Scott,
I'm here.
I still love you, man.
I still love you. Ain't nothing wrong. Yo, listen. I respect that.
Yeah, you always
listen.
Well, yeah, last time I seen you, we embraced, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to let you know that, yeah, I'm going to be rough on you, but at the same time, bro, ain't nobody going to mess with you.
I told you I listened to you. I listened to all your stuff. I watched the landscape. I told you that last time we talked. You know. So I mean, feeling and saying that, I think you should close out the show with a good morning.
Good morning. Let's go.
Thank you, everybody. Quarantine College Show. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Karina.
Bye.
Any U.S. citizen returning to the United States will be subject to up to 14 days of mandatory quarantine.
Okay. We got that vaccine, third eye clean, we Visine. Dancing off the top rope, we Dougie off them high beams. Running hard like track meets, debutantes in back seats. Niacin for Claire P, my piss test with 5. Double frost on planet Mars, they surf the net, we surf the stars. Quarantine in Zanzibar, breathing on the masses. Paper like